I beat this guy. Ooh, I might have to go against this guy, EJ.
Give it up, Diego. Now work up.
This guy looks like this guy.
That's back when we were considered good coaches. Now we're not in there.
Show me the front.
Yeah.
Who's on the front? It is a Fremont kid. What does wrestling mean to you? What do kids learn when they wrestle? I know you can spend 2 hours on this, but
It's how to be tough, how to persevere when you're getting your butt kicked, and never give up. Number one thing, I think.
what's the best lesson what your coaches told you? How to win a match? You have to list the top couple of things they told you.
You got to relax, never give up, and just fight. It's a fight. It's a fight with rules.
What's the first thing you tell a kid after he's lost?
What'd you do wrong? And we try to figure that out. And hopefully they know what they did wrong. If they don't, I let them know. And other than that, put it behind you and move on to the next match.
So give me the top, what do you look for in a kid? Strength, quickness, cunning, athleticism. What are the top 2 or 3 things?
I'd say desire. I mean, the mind. Mental is the number one, because we get lots of guys that are real good athletes, but if they don't have this, it's not going to happen. And we get guys that aren't athletic but have the desire and the mental toughness, and they do well in wrestling. Wrestling's a sport for strong-minded people.
What's the most misunderstood thing about wrestling? A lot of people go to basketball, baseball, they don't go to wrestling. What do they misunderstand?
I think they just, I mean, it's pretty complicated what's going on the mat. And, they don't know the rules. They don't know what's going on. It's really hard, actually, to understand what's going on the mat unless you've experienced it yourself. Because a lot of times it looks like 2 guys are just holding each other and not doing anything. But there's a lot going on. There's a lot of infighting. There's a lot of leverage that you can't see. So unfortunately, it's unless you've done it, it can be kind of a non-spectator friendly sport.
So the 3 minutes that a wrestler puts out energy would be equal to what in a baseball game? About 29 innings?
You can be so exhausted in 30 seconds of wrestling that you can't feel your legs. You have rubber legs, and you're totally spent in a 30-second flurry. Where I don't think you can have that in any other sport.
When you see a kid getting tired, what's your first sign? What's the giveaway for a kid getting tired?
Mouth open, head down, legs straighten up, stance comes out of position, everything's out of position.
You look like you've coached a while.
Yeah, I have. This is my 11th year here, and before that I was a coach at Stanford officially for 3 years, and then after that I continued to coach there as a competitor slash kind of volunteer coach. So I've been coaching for I guess about 25 years or so. Yeah.
What was your toughest loss when you competed? High school, college, what? What was your toughest one that you just...
Probably in the Big Ten championships my senior year in college when I was wrestling for University of Wisconsin, and I got put out of the Big Ten tournament, didn't qualify for the NCAA championships, and that was a real heartbreaker for me.
What's your greatest triumph? Besides creating young adults amongst these high school kids?
My competitive triumph? Probably winning the national championship in Japan. I was quite proud of that because I'm half Japanese. My mother's from Japan, and I lived there about 10 years, so I felt really good actually.
There's a lot of
There's a lot of pride in it.
A lot of pride. I was going to say pride. Yeah. Now, this Dan McCune kid, what do you think of him?
He's awesome. I mean, without Dan, we wouldn't have this. Before Dan came along, we had a very good coaching in terms of wrestling technical skill and knowledge and whatnot with me and Bobby, and before that with Vince and Webber and whatnot. But with Dan now, we have a whole new element. He's like if you're familiar with the UFC, he's like the Dana White of high school wrestling around here, and he drives me and Bob and the whole program to do things that otherwise, we never would have been able to do on our own because we're so focused just on wrestling. But he sees more than that. He knows how to promote the sport. He knows how to fundraise. I mean, he's got a real savvy business mind, and he's such a giving guy too. All of us do this, with very little compensation. If people aren't aware, but we love it. We're very passionate. He fits right in because his passion for this sport and what it can do for kids is right on par with me and Bobby. So that's why we're such a good team.
In terms of compensation, what's the most touching thing a kid's ever said to you that you had in the past and came up to you and said, "Hey, coach, I'm asking you to go to your heart here"?
There's been a lot. I mean, it's hard to. I wouldn't say there's a number one thing. Every year I'm touched by the kids. At the end of the season, every year I'm heartbroken when our seniors graduate. We're not going to see them again. But that's the great thing about our program, actually, because they always do come back. I think our room has more alumni coming back than most rooms around here because the kids have such a strong bond with us from their high school days that we see them, into adulthood. I mean, they keep coming back.
If you had to choose something instead of Firebirds for one day, what would it be? Uh-oh. Come on now. We were the Sunnyvale Jets, and we're still the Jets.
Yeah, the Jets.
Yeah, there you go.
Bring back
Fremont
the
Jets.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't. I'll never live this down.
Bring back the Jets.
Hey, good job and congratulations.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Coach Red here, Zach Billmeyer, Scotts Valley Wrestling. Thank you, Danny, for hosting this tournament. We love it. Every year is a great success. Thank you.
Well, hey, great tournament. Start off the season, get strong. Really proud of our guys and Daniel McCune. I don't know how you do it with 2 kids. I love you.
Show me a double armbar. Oh, that's it!
Hey, Dan Fremont. I'm Andy. My kids love wrestling here. It's great. Fremont program is awesome. The tournament's awesome. We love it.
Come on now.
I'm the trainer. This is my space.
I know.
Serious.
Hey Dan, how you doing? Callie from UFC Gym. Just want to tell you thank you for supporting us as we come to support you and your endeavors. Things are looking good. Of course, you know we're here, and when you want to get back on the mats with us, let us know. Signing off.
How you doing? I'm Eric Sanchez. I coach for Silver Creek High School. Thank you, Dan, for having us out here. It's a great tournament. We come here yearly. We really appreciate all your hard work.
Hello, my name is Richard Avalos. I'm representing the Santa Cruz Saints. My son, Richie Avalos, is wrestling here today, and this has been a great turnout, good tournament, and we had a lot of fun today.
Webber Lawson said we are always gentlemen first and we are wrestlers second.